It's Monday, the 19th of April. Well, welcome to the Breakfast Show. Imagine if there was suddenly a breakaway group at the very top of the demolition industry as there is in European football. I'm your host, Mark Anthony, and it's a new day and a new week, and we've got a lot to get through. But no show is complete without our celebrity birthdays. I know that it's happy many. Let me try that again. It's many happy returns to Rocky Horror Show actor Tim Curry and to grunty tennis star Maria Sharapova. I know that Tim tunes in between sets, or rather on set, and Maria always tunes in between sets. So happy birthday to both of them. We'll be right back after this.
If you enjoyed this show, please consider supporting us. Go to buymeacoffee.com/demolition news.
And since it's a new week, let's start with some new demolition contract opportunities. And if you're in the north of England, you'll want to listen very closely to this. First up is a £2 million housing development in Tapley, not a million miles away from Chester. 20 new homes are to be built for client Weaver Vale Housing Trust, but first some existing buildings will need to be demolished, and a demolition contractor has yet to be appointed. Also in the north, this time closer to Leeds, a new clinical laboratory is set to be built at 20 Sweet Street at Draper's Yard. It's a £4 million project for a private client, and both Triton Construction and Clegg Group are thought to be in the running for the new build portion. But once again, a demolition contractor has yet to be appointed. You can find out more about both of these and many more contract leads besides over at buildersconference.co.uk. Now, the relative peace of Redcar Beach was broken temporarily yesterday by a series of loud bangs as the latest explosive demolition event took place at the former Teesworks steel facility. Let's take a look. We understand that the demolition was carried out by MGL Demolition, which carried out a very similar exercise back in March. And on both occasions, the button was pressed by Tees Valley Mayor Ben Houchin. So congratulations to the team at MGL Demolition for a job well done, and to Mayor Houchin for a button well pressed. And finally, being a self-employed person, and a one-man band is not always a bed of roses. You can't delegate even when you're snowed under. There's no one to bounce ideas off, and you have no one else to blame when things go wrong. But on the upside, you can do things on a whim. So when I saw that the viewing figures for the Breakfast Show were spiking each weekend, I decided to produce a new condensed omnibus edition to allow viewers to catch up on the week's industry news. That new show, which we are calling The Weekend Wrap, dropped on Saturday for the first time. And it's apparently been very well received. There's been lots of views, particularly over on our Instagram TV channel, lots of shares over on Facebook as well. And the comments have also been entirely positive. We've even had one person suggesting that I should start a similar show in the agricultural sector. And perhaps if I knew anything about farming, I'd put that on my to-do list. You can still catch the first ever Weekend Wrap using the link in the description to today's show, which I will be adding shortly. And based on the feedback from the first episode, there will be another one of those along this coming Saturday, so be sure to tune in. Now, I can't hang around today. In about an hour's time, I'm scheduled to interview the owner of a British company that used the COVID lockdown to develop a new vehicle-mounted and fully electric access platform. That interview will appear soon over on our Diggers and Dozers channel, so we'll keep you posted on that one. Oh, and if you're like me and you have no idea what HVO fuel is, then I strongly recommend that you tune into a new podcast featuring my Construction Collective co-founder, Mr. Peter Haddock. It's a even by Peter's standards, it's a very good episode. So I would strongly recommend you go give that a listen. You can find that in using the link in the show notes today, or you can go to iTunes or to Spotify or any other podcast platform and search for Content with Media.
If you'd like the future of the construction sector beamed directly into your ears, simply search for Content with Media on iTunes or your preferred podcast platform. Your ears will thank you.
And as I say, I will add a link to that one in the show notes. In fact, it may even be in the show description already. Unless there's any other business, I declare this episode of the Breakfast Show well and truly closed. I'll be back at 10 a.m. on the morrow. But until then, have a great day. Enjoy the unfamiliar sunshine. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, and your colleagues. And I will see you 10 a.m. tomorrow. And thanks for watching.